outside the body.
Laugh at me. I'm doing quite well.
Like a sunburn and a needle, right?
Little stuff like that. Yeah.
Laughing at me. God, I can only imagine the painful, non-painful, or the places that are supposed to be like pass out painful.
Yeah, there are some very painful spots in the body.
Well, we were looking at like one of those charts, and they ranged it from irritating to pass out.
No, really? What all fell under the pass out category?
I think it was like where your elbows and knees
Behind your
bend,
knees, yeah.
behind your knees.
Your head, your feet, wasn't it?
I think feet were almost pass out, and then like
You know, honestly, more people pass out just from being super excited, basically.
Oh.
They get their own adrenaline up so much.
Yeah.
That it freaks them out. Or if you don't eat before you come, usually. Your adrenaline gets up,
Yeah.
endorphins start to release, and then there's really no sugar in your body to kind of up your blood sugar, so your blood sugar just kind of drops out.
that makes sense.
Sorry if your movie's shaking. Guess my experience is different.
Yeah. I have been through more painful things though,
I can think of one.
so yeah.
You're back.
Yes, that was the worst thing.
And you had nothing to show for it, so at least
Right, yeah.
you'll
at
have
least
something to
this
show
will
for
have
it.
show for it.
What was it?
I had a cyst on my backside called a polynidal cyst, and it was the size of a golf ball, and they had to open it up and drain it, and they kept squirting. I don't even know what it was.
Then they had to
but-
dig it out.
And they had to dig around. Oh,
Rowdy.
I was screaming. Like literally, I think
Yeah,
this.
yeah, you were screaming.
You know, honestly, being in this business, I haven't found much that kind of turns my stomach. But honestly, a lot of the intravenous, however you want to pronounce that, I hate IVs. Like, I'll tattoo myself, I'll pierce myself, but like, actually shit going into my vein, dude, just, I can't really.
I'm actually terrified of needles, so I'm really proud of myself. I think that.
With this, it's so small of a needle, like
Yeah.
you use literally like a 1/16 of an inch, if that, of the needle
Well.
to get it to stay. But I know what you mean. I used to not like shots that much when I was younger, and then I had allergies really bad, so I had to get them.
Yeah.
And then about first intravenous experience was so terrible. The chick like missed my vein like 5
Oh,
times.
yeah.
I was like, what are you doing?
I'll let him try
I could do it
twice. Yeah.
myself.
I'll let him try twice. On the third time, I tell him somebody else. If somebody knows what they're doing.
Exactly. I don't want somebody to train on my damn veins. Like,
Yeah.
go and get somebody that's put at least like 10,000 and let's run from there, you know?
Yeah. No, like I've gotten better because with that cyst I had to go, because I also around like the same time I had to get a blood transfusion and all this crap. People laughing at me.
No, just me.
Okay.
I'm allowed to.
Is this your first?
Yes.
How can you tell?
I like the whole typewriting front.
But I was so bad that even just watching, if I went to the doctor with somebody, watching them get it pierced, I would almost be at the point of passing out. I was bad with needles. Some spots hurt worse than others.
Like that one?
Like that one.
Found one.
Goes from just being irritating, like you said, to
Imagine like the guys with their backs and stuff. How much this? Because you have to sit still for hours, almost days at times, right? Because they'll do some pieces of it, and then but you can only stand so much.
like when
They do like the full backs and stuff.
Yeah, usually it's different sessions. You do have some really, really hardcore people out there that are good enough to do massive stuff in one day. I say good enough because I mean like 12 to 18 hour days of tattooing on one person.
what's the longest you've ever done?
9 hours on one person. But there's a few artists that I know of one person doing 23 straight hours.
Oh my gosh.
A person.
I don't even know how you could stay awake that long.
The craziest part of that is like at conventions.
I'm a wimp.
That stuff is so hard though. It's just that detail. Like at conventions, they'll charge you extra if you stay over the given time. They charge you $500.
Wow.
Overtime, basically.
Well, yeah, because they're
Some
cutting into your
artists-
profit for other people.
Yeah, some artists are making such a hard. Yes.
Where do you run this shader at?
Dippy shader, homie. I don't remember exactly what I ran it on. You remember what you look for? What's up, Peter?
What's up?
Hey, so maybe different changes on the night.
You don't have to record the whole thing.
I just thought we'd do till the end.
Huh?
You could see the end result.
All my funny faces.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yes, I'm sorry. Roman Abrego did that 23-hour tattoo. He was on the first season of Bestie, and he quit third episode. He was like, I don't need to be here. He was like, I get it, money's worth it, but he's like, somebody else deserves it. He's like, I have 2 shops, I have 2 houses. He was like,
Yeah.
he's like, I don't really need the money. He's like, I know I'm good. I don't need you to glorify me and tell me when I'm good. And he got a lot of recognition from that. But I mean, beyond it, he can talk all that shit. He has, like, he's
Right.
that good that he probably charges $500 to $600 an hour. And so I can imagine how much it costs for that guy to buy him out for 23 straight hours on a tattoo, but for the guy to also pay their overage, you
Heck
know,
yeah.
on
Can't imagine laying that long. I can't imagine laying that long. 4 hours is 4.5 my max. I don't care where it's at.
And then you got people that do 2-day sessions. Balls of people. So like you go in and you get
Oh, get one day and then go
12
back the
hours
next
of
day.
tattooing and then come back and get 6 days. That's
seems to me like that'd be worse though.
The Lions do it 3 days in a row.
Oh my god.
Like Lions actually, when you like your rite of passage in America, they usually tattoo like these big arches across your hips for men on each side, where they get like 16. So they do it an entire weekend. All of it, hand poking.
Ugh.
Yeah,
No thanks.
and you're expected to like sit there and just like
So guess who's playing at the High Tone tonight?
Whitechapel.
And Revocation.
Yeah, I have a few friends that are up there. Are you going?
Man, I don't know. I really want to.
This makes me want to watch
I kind of
Labyrinth.
thought about going in for a second. You want to dance if we go?
Maybe, but I don't know, man. It covers $15.
17, from what I heard.